Alright, so I guess we're playing Life is Strange today. Alright, so I guess we're playing Life is Strange today.
Was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro.
Taught by...
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
Oh, there you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Man,
because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye.
Look at this crap. Okay. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Okay.
So, she could have taken another approach.
I
can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
There was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle.
I do love my analog camera.
Okay.
I should take a quick picture now.
Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s.
Man, this guy doesn't skip a beat.
Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max.
Man.
Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward.
Not knowing things.
The first American daguerreotype self-portraits.
My little camera bag is battered, but still kicking.
Something that
You
contributes
can find
to your
out
social
all
stigma.
about him in your textbook, or even...
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
October, my favorite month. Yeah, Ray Bradbury. I used to read him in high school. Do. It's actually a pretty sweet journal. Pictures of everyone. Well, I'm glad that she recognizes that he could be condescending. It's not just like admiring him for his picture-taking ability or like self-assuredness. Yeah, seems pretty spot on from what we've seen about this guy so far. Don't really know anything about her other than what's in here, I guess. She hasn't been talking the whole class. Dun dun dun. And Victoria. Yeah. Once again, seems like pretty accurate description of her from the 5 seconds we've gotten to know her. The Vortex Club. Wonder if that's foreshadowing of anything other than that super foreshadowed future thing we saw already, or dream thing. Anything? One photo. Cool, we got some money from Dad. Okay, we're getting tea at 4. This person. Some dude. texted us a lot. And we have not texted back. Not sure what that's about.
Online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
What a jerk. I clean up all our stuff pretty fast.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't... Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
$5,000? What on earth?
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Oh man. Framing us. Pretty cool.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd.
Yeah, you're also telling us about how rich this school is. It seems to be fairly
I love
rich.
seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers. That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. So, obviously Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Do anything with it, or this Photoshop in a Photoshop? I want to print it. I wish to plagiarize this work. Guess I can't.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Gross.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Alright. Some etched marks.
Huh. This might make a cool shot.
It does seem a little weird that you're using a Polaroid camera for everything.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Abaddon among the masters. Dali, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.
Just run through her head.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What? So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Yeah. Okay. Jefferson's the greatest. Even though he's a huge snob. TV? Oh man.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor.
When I could be watching
Can't
this
wait
TV
to
in a
watch
video
some more
game.
documentaries on this bad boy. Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
I do like how the photographs are kind of a more abstract art style than the actual game. It's a pretty good design choice, in my opinion.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Dun dun dun.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
I like she is.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Okay. That was actually a pretty good speech, considering he's kind of a self-centered jerk sometimes.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
I looked at all this stuff. Let's have I adventure gamed to the max in this room.
Here's the
yet?
poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Go in this room. Nope. To the great outdoors.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying 100.
You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture during class. They're just getting you ready.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so
Square
fucking boring.
Enix.
She's so fucking shy.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
It's just like a photography school.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
Girls, it's sad to imagine a world
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
American girls. I'd like
I love that picture of Mom and Dad.
to be part
Hello,
of
Jack.
the
Kiss, kiss.
world around.
Andy, you look totally fabulous, as
Driving
usual.
a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks. That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader.
To all
They must make them in a factory.
American girls,
I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me.
no one can tell.
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Like dollies, with shiny smiles and plastic bodies.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren.
Yeah, she even knows all the
She
names.
seems like his
I
type.
wish I had an American
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan.
girl.
And he's a Vortex Club member.
Oh man, it's PandaSpaceDan. Dan. Nice.
Poor Daniel. He's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Maybe since this is a Square Enix game, we will get some kind of like magical powers that will let us beat the shit out of Logan later. And save PandaSpaceDan.
I wish October would last forever.
I cry sometimes, walking around my own place.
Sure, just push me out of the way.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Talking about her own place, somewhere around the mountains. No one could dry her fountain till she got tired to come.
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome. If you can never have enough ghosts and skeletons in the hall.
Yes, that's on everything.
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack. That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am. I wonder what actually happened to her.
And there's actually quite a bit of interactable content.
Good thing I left my
Insane.
AK at home. There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
I have a lot of trouble keeping all these people straight. Including contextualize stuff a little bit. When people come around and actually
To
talk
all
to
of
me.
you,
Or maybe it doesn't mention that.
American girls, it's
Nerd
sad
alert.
to
This poster has Warren written all over
imagine
it.
a world without
Sounds like a
you.
cool dude.
American girls, I'd
Empty.
like
Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me. Now, who would bother to write that crap?
It's pretty rad.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Take the photo. Hurry. Got it. Beat the game. What are you doing in here, man?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo,
Hella
poor little
cash.
rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick
Didn't you see
of
that this
people
was a gun
trying
free
to
zone?
control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa. What the fuck?
Oh, cool.
How can that be? I was
I am a
in
time
the
traveler.
bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured
Oh,
the
man.
human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane,
Can I
Margaret.
actually reverse time?
Go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
I did
Now,
it.
can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who perfectly
I
captured
actually-
Save
Human
small
time
appliances for my
machine.
own clumsiness.
Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria.
Take a selfie.
Why Arbus?
Because of her images
When
of
I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
What you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture
Probably.
has always been a
Seems-
vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to
long
go
as-
to the
Time travel
bathroom
sort of
quickly and
exists.
check it out.
Now, Max, since
That's
you've
nice, you probably
captured
could
our
save
interest
the
and clearly want to
camera.
join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that
Same.
gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're
Well,
totally
I did
stuck
spend
in the
quite a bit of
retro
time just
zone.
kind of goofing around.
Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again and give him the right answer?
Okay.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned
Wowzer,
chapters.
my old broken
Max
camera is
so
new
far
again.
way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Okay, let's say hi to her again.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition.
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
Cultural event, and I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
Yeah, I've been nice to someone.
Excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye, and everybody should have that
totally.
chance.
I only want to share whatever gifts I have with the world.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Ah, good.
Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
I feel like his other central. Blorp. Oh, that's cool.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
It's almost like you're reading my mind. It's weird, Max. It's weird.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
I mean, really, considering how long it took me to get there last time, probably not that much to worry about.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's that got to do with anything?
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Look,
down!
he has a gun! I should do something else.
People trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
I need a hammer to break it
Never
open.
even missed your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Well, that took way too long to do that, I guess.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way!
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Well, good thing that didn't cause the gun to go off. Seems like it could have.
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to. Your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something?
Okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Alright.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Super suspicious. We'll report him.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Rewind time here.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
What happens if we hide the truth?
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class.
Man, this guy's just a jerk.
Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
You look a little stressed out.
At least then I have.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around
someone when
in
this
the
actually
girls' room.
comes to
Nathan Prescott.
later.
You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to.
Cool. It is decided.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
So many missing person posters. Who was this again?
Rachel Amber.
Rachel Amber.
She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
Oh, Mrs. Grant.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
It could have helped Rachel, but I don't feel like it actually would have.
That's crazy. I get why school should be on high alert these days, but cameras in the dorm rooms.
It's a slippery slope, and it's up to you and your classmates to stand up here. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
You know a lot.
The Native Americans?
The tribes who were here first, who welcomed the settlers. Both cultures found a mutual symbiosis and thrived. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
Butt kissing check. Got another text from this dude. Alright.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Okay, so these are locations. Guess. Oh, I was zooming over you.
Stella always looks so serious and dedicated. Good for her. Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
I'm not sure yet. I mean, he's clearly a genius, but I don't agree with everything he says.
He does get a bit pretentious, but he's passionate and just says what he thinks. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
No way. You can get him so busted. And he's not going to mess around with a student.
That's what you think.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Well, I heard that from a good source.
Sure.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria.
Photography teacher is
Not
a
my
serial
kind of
killer.
thing. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
Sorry about that. Go tell us more
I'd
about
like to
that.
study this photo if you don't mind.
By this photo, you mean this other person you're chatting with? I get the idea.
This day has been so insane. Everything is happening too fast. And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time. So there has to be a reason. And I have to find out why. This is a great image. All those rippling green coins. I hope everybody got their wish.
Take a photo of it. Probably would make a great photo anyways. Photo. Tore that one up. Let's take another one sometime.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club.
One refers
Not
to
to
himself
boast.
as one.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? Seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's all right and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't know yet, Hayden.
Yeah, I kind of do know.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
Seeing as
I knew she liked to
shot
party.
someone in an alternate timeline.
Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
This guy is a wealth of insight.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own
that
club.
vortex at the end-
She
at
was
the beginning
actually
of this
too
game
cool
was
for
a
us. And I'll deny I
figurative
ever said
vortex.
that.
What do you think happened to her?
That would be pretty amusing.
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace?
Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max. No, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
What a jerk.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
Is that really yours? Is that even legal?
Of course. Nobody knows about it yet.
Isn't it considered a weapon of war?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren's...
Bah. We won't talk to you. You're a snob. We'll search your bag first.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
Now, with this new information...
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
Because I'm a
I love
time
aerial
traveler.
photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive, Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
Haha. content packed into these little spaces. It's like hard to actually get anywhere. I mean, it's all fairly interesting, so I feel like I don't want to miss anything, but...
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Thrash? You mean stage diving, or...?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Sure.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the mat.
I came to nose slide, but I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Aw, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
I'd love to see a nose slide.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Cool. Everyone thinks I'm cool, because I can rewind time. Okay, I'm gonna quit for now, but it's been fun. I'll be back again soon.